Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Now we are under the situation about the COVID-19 and the virus. It's very spread in the world. Virus.
Oh, the virus, coronavirus.
Many viruses exist.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
It's a bit scary, but I mean, it's scary when you're in a place like with a lot of people. When you're out, going to the snow tomorrow, there's not that many. I'm not too worried. But when you're on the trams, it's a bit scary.
So you don't care about the masks?
I wore. When I was on the trains, I wore one because everyone's so on top of each other. Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about the Olympic in Tokyo?
I hope it goes ahead. I hope it's still on. I have a friend who is possibly competing in the wrestling, so I hope it goes ahead for his sake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So where are you coming from, sir?
I'm from Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
What's the purpose in this state?
To snowboard. I come for the snow.
Snowboard. So you made the sightseeing or having fun on the spot?
Yeah, just for I'm in Tokyo for 2 days now before I go up to Miyako Kogen.
Oh, Miyako.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my.
So where did you? When did you back to your nation?
In March, 19th of March. So
okay.
over 3 weeks.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
worries.
Thank you for your time. Great. Good evening. We did an interview to the many foreign person, and we have an opinion about COVID-19, the virus. What do you think about that virus?
Virus.
Well,
I'm a doctor, so.
Oh, really? You are the doctor.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
So that you don't care about the masks. What do you think about
I mean,
it?
I should, but at the same time, I think like hand hygiene is the best thing. So as long as you're washing your hands and like keeping a disinfectant on you, it's fine. But at the same time, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. Like I'm from South Africa.
Oh.
So the
South Africa,
yeah,
really?
So the season will only hit us in a few months' time.
Like
it will come. But the influenza is far more fatal than the coronavirus is.
Oh.
So I think there's a lot of hype about it. I think there might be some other motivations behind it, but it doesn't scare me that much, no.
So you have a confidence, so you can prevent the virus without the masks, and so you just keep it in the.
Yeah, I think like for example, when I travel on a plane, then I put a mask on. But walking around the street, I'm more likely to get it in my profession than I am being here in the East. So no, it doesn't bother me that much.
Oh, great.
And also, if your immune system is strong, you're fine. It's like getting the flu. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we have to make an effort to keep our
which is what I'm doing.
condition of the body.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So for my whole trip, I took extra supplements like vitamin C and zinc. Yeah, just keeping yourself healthy.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's just a great important opinion.
Yeah.
And and Manfred, where the nation are you coming from?
South Africa.
South Africa, Cape Town. So you have a house. You are living in Cape Town.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes.
So what's the purpose in this stay to Japan? What's the purpose?
Holiday.
Holiday, great.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny because I get almost daily the new protocols of the coronavirus because I am a doctor and I work in an emergency room. So we have certain protocols that we need to follow, but it's just like I say, a lot of hype about much ado about nothing is the best way to put it. Yeah.
So in this year we have a plan to do the Olympic in this city, Tokyo.
Yeah.
But I personally think it's very difficult to
with the coronavirus.
So what do you think about the effect of it?
I mean, I think it's made a lot of people very cautious. I think it does. For example, before I left for Japan, it just came out. And a lot of people were asking me, "You're still going to go to Japan? What about the coronavirus?" Which is silly. Okay. Like at least I have a little bit more awareness behind my decisions, but the mass public, I think there's a lot of fear. So I don't think there's any issue with the Olympics being held here, but I think it might impede people actually traveling here. Yeah. I think people in general have stopped think it's instigated a lot of really nasty sides to humanity, like bigotry and prejudice.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.
No worries. Good
Yeah,
luck.
please take a go. Oh, sorry, just can do the Propolis. Do you know the Propolis? It's a material to the keeping it safe. Of the house of the bee. Yeah, honey.
Honey, very good for the immune system.
It's very hot, so please take it. But
I like hot.
think it's effective. I think.
Awesome.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, so can I take you?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
thank you so much. Yeah, じゃあ取りましょう。Okay.
Okay, thank you. その獅子の前でいいですか？
じゃあ please stand on the behind of the line. Thank you.
もうちょっと近くにして。
It's very near. He is very handsome. Great. じゃあもう撮ってますね。はい。Hi, good evening. Thank you for cooperation on our interview. Recently, the COVID virus, the 19 have already spreaded, and many person wear the mask, but you don't wear the mask. What do you think about the virus and about the mask?
Personally, I'm not that sort of affected by it. I think that, well, because it's there where I'm from London and stuff, so I feel like, don't think that it would be that much of a problem, but it has really affected some areas here and just in and around Tokyo, and that it will sort of, if it continues to be such a problem, like I think there was an earlier virus outbreak in like 2003 in China, but this is obviously like to much a more devastating scale, that it could definitely affect the Olympics.
Okay.
But I'm personally not that affected by it.
Oh, really? So you don't feel the anxiety about the virus?
Not particularly.
Okay. I
feel like I sort of feel like I'll be fine. It's probably a sort of bit of a stupid idea, but
so do you have some action to prevent affecting the virus?
I guess, well, everywhere here is sort of, there's a lot of emphasis for like washing your hands. Everyone told me when you go to Japan, wash your hands. And when I first came here, I stopped over at Hong Kong, and then the screening was quite thorough for COVID-19.
Really? So have you been to Hong Kong?
I stopped there for when I was going to Haneda.
Yeah, so via the Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Okay, I understood. So in this year, this Tokyo City persuaded to open the Olympic. So what do you think about that?
I don't know if COVID-19 will be such a bad problem in the time of the Olympics, because that's obviously in July, and
July.
It's now sort of end of February, that it could probably be contained, but definitely now you can sort of see the effects, because it's quite empty in Tokyo, like there are no Chinese tourists, even in London, there are usually loads of Chinese tourists there, but I don't really see that many. And a lot of sort of museums in and around Shibuya and Shinjuku, a lot of them are closed.
A lot of closed.
So I'm not quite sure how badly it will affect it, but I do know that it could probably affect it.
Yeah, it's a very difficult situation, and nobody can suspect about that. And I'm afraid, where's the nation are you coming from? English, London. So are you resident or just a sightseeing, or do you have a business on this nation?
Oh no, I'm just sort of sightseeing.
Sightseeing. How long are you staying?
6 months.
6 months, really? Okay. So do you have to work in this nation?
No, I'm not going to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
are you a student or something like that?
I'm just sort of doing. It's called a gap year in England. So it's like before you go to uni, to university.
University.
Before I go to university, I was just going to travel Asia and sort of see.
So now you're traveling around the world.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for cooperation.
No worries.
Thank you so much. Yeah. 皇族じゃないけど。I'm afraid it's very delicate question. So don't please keep calm, please. About Princess Henry. about the Princess Harry.
Prince Harry.
Harry, sorry,
yeah.
bad pronunciation. Sorry.
No
About the
worries.
Princess Harry. He have already out of the union, not the union, at the family of the kingdom. So
Oshitsu.
what? Yeah, Oshitsu. Yes, correct. And he have already out of the Koshitsu. So do you want him to back to the or Koshitsu?
It's quite a difficult
Yeah, sorry, it's
question.
I
No,
read
but
this.
I do know what you mean. Like in England, a lot of the press is sort of when they first married, you know, him and Meghan Markle. There was a lot of sort of happiness and finally there's, she's really pretty. She'll incorporate just fine. But then maybe a few months into their marriage, it sort of became a little bit more obvious that she was a bit of a, I guess, diva, or the press sort of tried to picture her as a demon, so she's sort of pulling apart the royal family.
So it's difficult to
It's a difficult question because
sorry. Yeah, I really understand your station.
I do know that recently, since he withdrew from like the royal family and the Queen sort of accepted that he was going to step back from public duties, that he sort of would no longer be able to retain like the title, like Hari Heika sama or something like that. He'd be Harry. And I think there's a lot of misinformation about it. Like you don't know what to believe and what not to believe because a lot of it's sort of opinion columns.
Yeah, it was a very serious decision.
Yeah.
I personally think.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for cooperation. That's all. Okay, thank you for cooperation.
それで大丈夫ですか?
Perfect. 日本語上手ですね。
ありがとうございます。
すごいですね。 Great.
Cheers.
Good weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you.